According to the IUCN, or the International Union for Conservation of Nature, the population of West African lions has drastically declined. It's estimated that fewer than 400 lions remain in the entire region, and of those, only about 250 are adults capable of breeding. This subspecies of lion is scattered across countries like Benin, Senegal, Niger, and Nigeria, and is considered to be in extreme danger of extinction. Now, just imagine. These very lions, which centuries ago were thought to have disappeared, suddenly reappear in the heart of the jungle. Today, we're about to dive into another strange and extraordinary world. 5 rare and unique lions. Stay with me until the end of the video, and let me tell you about lions that seem more like legends. Even though only a few of them are left, they're still alive, breathing in the wild or in their original habitats. Alright, let's quickly get to our list of 5. Number 1. The Barbary lion, also known as Panthera leo. It's as if this lion stepped right out of a legend. A large lion famous for its long, thick mane that would stretch from its head and shoulders all the way down to its belly, almost like it was wearing a coat. Its main habitat was the Atlas Mountains in North Africa, in Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, but it's said that it even ruled as far as Egypt. The Romans took these lions to their arenas, and kings used them as symbols of royal power. But the same people who admired their majesty also caused their downfall. Relentless hunting, along with the conversion of their habitats into farmland and the expansion of cities, led to the Barbary lion's extinction in the wild by the mid-20th century. The last wild Barbary lion was killed in 1942. Although it's said that a few lions in the Royal Rabat Zoo in Morocco and some European collections share genes with the Barbary lion, definitive genetic confirmation is still under investigation. There are also efforts to selectively breed lions with Barbary-like traits to try to revive the population. Next up, the white lion. This rare, naturally occurring lion is called the leucistic lion, named for its white fur, which isn't due to albinism. For generations, people thought the white lion was a myth, a sacred creature symbolizing light and pure energy in the local culture of Timbavati in South Africa. But the first white lion was spotted in Timbavati in 1938, and by the 1990s, due to hunting, white lions only survived in captivity. From the 1990s to 2004, it was believed they had gone extinct in the wild. However, the Global White Lion Protection Trust, led by Linda Tucker, managed to rescue some white lions from captivity and reintroduce them into the wild. Since 2004, a few white lions have been seen again in Timbavati, and today, some of them live semi-wild in protected reserves, thanks to the courage of dedicated rangers. These majestic lions, shining under the South African sun, are said to reach up to about 120 centimeters, 4 feet tall, and weigh up to 250 kilograms, about 550 pounds, making them among the largest lions in history. But their size also made them targets for hunters. When Dutch and English settlers arrived in South Africa, they saw the Cape lion as a threat to livestock and nearly wiped them out in less than 100 years. The last wild Cape lion was killed in 1858, and after that, it was declared extinct in the wild. Sadly, all that's left are a few taxidermy specimens and some skulls and skins in museums in Paris, Amsterdam, and Vienna. However, some genetic studies suggest that a few modern South African lions may carry a bit of Cape lion DNA, though there's no solid evidence for bringing this subspecies back. So, the Cape lion wasn't just a species. It was a piece of wild history that vanished silently. Its story reminds us that even the most powerful creatures can disappear without a trace if we're not careful. Moving on to number 4, the Ethiopian lion. Emerging from the cold highlands of Ethiopia, this lion looks like it came straight out of a legend. With a mane so dark that under the sun it shines like volcanic glass or obsidian. This is the Ethiopian lion, also known as the Abyssinian lion. For years, people thought this mysterious lion was extinct, until in 2012, a forgotten zoo in Addis Ababa revealed a truth that changed everything. The story began when a group of genetic researchers decided to investigate whether the lions in Addis Ababa Zoo were the same as the common African lions. What they found was beyond their expectations. The DNA of these lions was somewhat different from that of lions in southern and eastern Africa, suggesting a unique genetic lineage had survived in these mountains. Scientists call this a remnant ancient population. But it wasn't just the genetics that caught everyone's attention. These lions look different, too. Their manes are noticeably longer, darker, and shinier. Unlike savanna lions, their bodies are a bit smaller and more compact, and their faces seem full of dignity and sorrow, as if they carry the fatigue of an ancient kingdom and the pride of days gone by. In local legends, the Abyssinian lion is considered sacred, a symbol of protection and imperial power in Ethiopia. Even during the reign of Haile Selassie, it was said that some of these lions were kept as royal symbols in the palace. Unfortunately, today, apart from a few in Addis Ababa Zoo and a handful in remote northern Ethiopia, the wild population of Abyssinian lions is critically endangered. Some biologists warn that if these genes aren't preserved, we could lose a unique genetic branch of lions forever, which is truly heartbreaking. And finally, the black lion. Although there's no official scientific evidence confirming the existence of a completely black lion, there are stories, paintings, and legends about the black lion from African tribes to Indian myths. In these tales, the black lion is always seen as a mysterious and divine creature, appearing in rare moments. One theory suggests that if a black lion did exist, it could be due to a phenomenon called melanism, where excess melanin causes the skin and fur to become very dark. We've seen this in leopards and jaguars, like the Black Panther, but so far, no confirmed case of a melanistic lion has been recorded in the wild. Even a photo that once circulated was later found to be doctored. Still, the allure and mystery of the black lion remain, like a shadow, moving quietly, powerful, and majestic in our imagination. The black lion isn't just a simple lion. It's a symbol of darkness, absolute power, and the mysteries yet to be discovered. It's this very mystery that makes the black lion the most unique lion in the world. Now that we've gotten to know these 5 unique lions, let's look at the different perspectives about them. When we talk about lions like the Cape or Abyssinian lions, some people might think they're definitely separate subspecies. But the reality is that zoologists are still debating this. Some, especially in genetics and ecology, argue that Cape and Abyssinian lions are more like regional populations than distinct subspecies. What does this mean? It means that the differences we see in their appearance, like mane color, body shape, and size, might just be the result of local climate, diet, and natural selection, not fundamental genetic changes. But others believe the genetic differences are significant enough to consider them separate subspecies, especially in the case of the Abyssinian lion. Personally, I think these stories aren't just about lions. They're about our relationship with the natural world. They're about whether we can learn from history and past mistakes, or if we're just doomed to repeat them. In fact, these rare and special lions send us a message. Nature is fragile, but it still holds the potential for miracles. What do you think? If you want to know more about lions, be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. I want to know which one you found most fascinating. In summary, from the mysterious Snow White kings to the silent hunters of the jungle, and even the darkest lions that seem to have stepped out of legends, each of these lions is a true masterpiece of nature, reminding us just how diverse, fragile, and magical life on this planet can be.